in celebration of the season, Christmas, and the wonderful focus on the Savior, I always do something at Christmas time as a nod to my 40 days with the Savior, and it's a daily celebration of thoughts about the Savior. I don't know how daily it's going to be, but it was interesting because this morning already I was having these rumblings, and I don't know how else to describe it, but just this kind of stress rumblings, and I couldn't pinpoint it, and it just sort of rumbled in there. And I was getting kind of stressed and feeling that weight, and then all of a sudden I thought, no, that's right. I'm doing things with openness and clarity. So with my emotions, not just brooding over them, but just being able to get direct about them. And so I made a phone call and talked with a person and that this sort of was related to. And in the process, I felt this great peace and this clarity. And even though things didn't suddenly resolve, it was like I was able to get to a point of just feeling that peace and that weight release. And it made me think about the Savior and how in his life you just don't get the sense from reading in the scriptures that he brooded over things or that he held that all in, that he was open and he was clear. And when he dealt with things that came to him, he was direct and very clear about how he wanted to handle that. And so I think as women, we sometimes shy away from that. We feel like we're going to be offensive or whatever if we're direct or open or say, what do you think about this? Or have you had any thoughts about that? And yet, that is a really healthy, clear way to deal with our emotions and with others. And so I encourage you today, if there's some emotion brooding or some stress or whatever, to get open and clear about it in as healthy and